If there's one legendary Kei truck, it's the Honda Acty, one of the best-selling, most versatile, and most reliable models of all time. And in this video, you're going to see how this little Japanese truck is completely transformed until it's arguably better than the day it left the factory. The best part is that many of the modifications you're about to see could easily be done in your own garage with basic tools, a bit of patience, and plenty of motivation. By the way, if you're into Kei trucks, don't forget that there are already several videos on the channel dedicated to these incredible Japanese mini trucks, including one especially interesting video covering how much it costs to import a Kei truck into the United States. Now, let's get into it. The first thing that stands out is that this truck already starts with a very solid foundation. We're not looking at a rusted-out vehicle that's been abandoned in a field for years. The body is actually in very good condition and shows very little serious damage. The interior, however, does show its age a bit more. The plastics have faded from years of sun exposure, the seats have some stains and small tears, but nothing unusual for a vehicle of this age. Nothing that can't be fixed. The engine, on the other hand, looked like it had spent half its life buried in mud. It was covered in grime from top to bottom, but a thorough cleaning reveals something that's very common with Japanese vehicles. Beneath all that dirt is usually a surprisingly well-preserved machine. The owner wanted to give it a more practical touch for his day-to-day work. Since he specializes in custom motorcycles, he installed several tie-down points in the cargo bed so he could transport bikes safely and securely. It's an extremely simple modification. A drill, a few holes, and some bolts. Job done. Now we get to the really interesting part. He starts by disassembling almost the entire truck. First, the exterior components come off. Windshield wipers, headlights, turn signals, bumpers, badges, license plate, and decals. Then he moves on to the interior. Seats, panels, dashboard. Little by little, the Honda Acty is reduced to little more than an empty shell. It may look complicated, but in reality it's more about patience than skill. With basic tools and enough time, many enthusiasts could do this at home. Once everything is stripped down, it's time for a deep clean. He uses a powerful degreaser to remove years of accumulated dirt, and the result is impressive. Now, you can really appreciate just how well-preserved the body is. And that's no small achievement. Many Kei trucks spend their lives working on farms, in forests, or on small agricultural properties, hauling wood, tools, and machinery. That's why it's not uncommon to find them covered in dents, rust, and questionable repairs. Fortunately, that's not the case here. There are only a few light scratches and small dents that are easy to repair. With the body cleaned up, preparation for paint begins. He carefully masks off every area he doesn't want painted, especially the front and rear glass. This step may seem boring, but it's the difference between a professional finish and hours of extra cleanup later. Next, he repairs the minor imperfections with body filler, sands everything down, and removes the remaining adhesive residue using a heat gun. Then comes a very interesting decision. For the cargo bed, he applies a textured protective coating, similar to the bed liners commonly used in pickup trucks. Not only does it protect against impacts, scratches, and road debris, but it also gives the truck a much tougher appearance. Personally, I think it's a great idea. It improves durability while also looking really good. Once it dries, he continues applying the same coating to certain interior areas, including the doors. Here, I have mixed feelings. Honestly, I don't think it's necessary since those areas aren't particularly exposed to impacts. I probably would have used primer followed by the same body color to create a more uniform appearance. One of the most impressive transformations comes from the interior plastics. With nothing more than a specialized plastic paint, they go from looking old and worn out to looking almost brand new. It's one of those inexpensive upgrades that delivers an incredible payoff. The door panels also receive new upholstery featuring a classic retro-inspired pattern, and I have to say, I absolutely love it. It adds personality to the interior without losing that unmistakable 1990s Japanese charm. The result looks fantastic. Next, he moves on to the headliner, interior trim pieces, and the rest of the cabin. Meanwhile, the body receives primer and a black base coat before the final color is applied. And this is probably where opinions will be divided. The color choice is absolutely stunning. Depending on how the light hits it, it shifts from a deep blue to intense shades of purple. It's impossible not to notice. Would I choose it for my own vehicle? Probably not. I'm pretty traditional when it comes to paint colors. Then, it's time for the finishing touches. The headlights are sanded and clear-coated to restore their original clarity. It's a simple and inexpensive job with an outstanding payoff. They look almost brand new. Next, he reinstalls the trim pieces, badges, and decals. Personally, I think the black decals blend in a little too much against such a dark paint color. White decals might have stood out better, but that's purely a matter of personal taste. He also installs new speakers and takes the opportunity to add sound-deadening material inside the doors. This is a modification I highly recommend. It's affordable, easy to install, and usually makes a noticeable improvement in both sound quality and overall cabin feel. And now comes one of the most tedious stages of any restoration, reassembling the dashboard. You have to be careful not to break any clips, create future rattles, or pinch any wiring. It's slow work, but absolutely essential, and honestly, the final result genuinely impressed me. This truck looks better than new. The door panels turned out spectacularly, the plastics look factory fresh, and the entire interior feels far more premium than you'd expect from a work truck of this age. So what do you think about the wheels? Personally, they're not really my style, but at the same time, they fit the overall build surprisingly well. I wouldn't have chosen them for my own Acty, but I can definitely see why the owner did. With everything completed, this little Kei truck looks like a completely different vehicle. It may not be exactly how I would have built it, but it's impossible not to appreciate the amount of work that went into this project. The paint changes dramatically depending on the lighting. The interior is absolutely stunning, and if I had to choose, I think I actually prefer the cabin over the exterior. Now, I want to hear your opinion. What do you think about Japanese Kei trucks? As many of you know, we've talked about them several times on this channel, including their growing popularity in the United States and the legal challenges involved in importing them. Unfortunately, for now, only Kei trucks that are more than 25 years old can be imported relatively easily. A rule that many enthusiasts feel makes very little sense. Personally, I think these vehicles could perform extremely well in the American market if they were used for what they were originally designed to do: light-duty work, urban driving, private property, and secondary roads. They may not be ideal for long stretches of interstate highway driving, but for almost everything else, they offer a combination that's hard to beat: compact size, excellent fuel economy, simple mechanics, and impressive practicality. Now it's your turn. Let me know in the comments what you think about these little Japanese workhorses. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, drop a hype, and subscribe to the channel. It may seem like a small thing, but it helps more than you can imagine. The more engagement this video gets, the more people YouTube will show it to, and the more content like this I'll be able to bring you in the future. See you next Sunday with a brand new video.